I have definitely made a lot of pit startups to get here. But I am finally here. And to that I say yippee. Oh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Alright. So, I'm finally starting. Now, finally starting, right? It could mean like a lot of things. No, I'm finally started streaming. And oh boy. I probably got some stories for you tonight. Alright, fix this. Down here. Hopefully that fixes this thing bang over there. There we go. That should probably stop that. Cause golly. Ooh. Tonight has been a night. Tonight has been a night. Well, today has been a day. And tonight's been a night. And well, I guess I'm here to share it with you. But, if you want to know what I'm doing, I gotta beat this stupid Metagross. It's not gonna be too hard. It's honestly a pretty easy one compared to like most of them. Specifically because I didn't have to do much. There's another one where you just like, you pretty much only press one button the whole time. So that's the essential part of it. It's pretty much the whole shtick of it. You know. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Oh. No hacks, no Arbaleva. That's fine. I don't think I... What's wrong with the screen, Ray? Oh, there it goes. So, first of all, a sunny day. Put off. This chord song. Chord song in here. The damage isn't too raw. It is kind of just enough to kind of get me through everything. So it's nice. Especially if it doesn't crit. What I really need to look out for in this one is that I need to look out for I need to look out for the sun. That can sometimes not kill me, sometimes can. I'm not too worried about it. But yes, this is actually how we're gonna start my night. So I can put a song in here. Okay, now my Terra. Is the sun gone? No, it's not. I'm gonna just Torch Song again. I'm not gonna Terra get. Because what if I die? Okay, I'm close, so I'm not smart. If I do... I basically want to get it so that I Sunny Day. I Terra. That should be good. Hope he doesn't kill me. If he does this turn, that's fine. Just have to wait 10 seconds. Good. The wait time's a bit weird, but it should be fine. Now we should be good, chat. How much does that heal by? Please do a decent amount. That is not whatsoever a decent amount. Full heal, please. That was like a 4th hill. Dang it. Wow. Might as well say I lost this one. So awkward because like the sun didn't go out as quickly as I thought it would. But oh well. Oh well. I'm not too worried about it, chat, so don't worry. It should be fine. Again, if I have too many problems, I might swap. To be fair, this isn't like a 1-for-1 what people were doing. I think this Appleton should be attack defense, if I remember correctly. So in theory, it should be doing a little bit more, but also it's not like going too hard on them. Which is semi a bummer. Oh well. Like I said, I'm not too worried about it. I have it saved at least. I can always just come back to it. The thing is, I can't really do much about the earthquake. Torch Song again. Oh, I just died the last time, so I just didn't even get it. Someday. That's a bit of a bummer. That's fine. Trash size hasn't done good yet. So like I said, should be fine. I'm just gonna click Torch Song. Wish I could burn it. But I'm just gonna Torch Song again. Keep on the damage. Thought I'd die that turn, but that's fine. Just go flat out damage. Ooh. Keep on. Different thing is still up. I probably didn't heal too much. And a lot of this is probably just damage rolls, so let's be honest here. We'll break it. Okay, it broke it. Hold. I probably won't put up the sun again. Sun is gone though. And +2. It's +3. That's fine. I'll just put up sun here. I wish there was a Pokemon that put up sun again, that put up rain, but that's fine. Size my own. This is going to be very scuffed. Bruh. Please! This is gonna be very close. Yeah, I'm not gonna be close enough. I feel. They finally destroyed the shield. He's not hitting them. Like, mine isn't doing enough damage, which is awkward. Yeah, okay. I either reset now to Arboleva, or I do something else. Not really sure. That makes sense. Also, I should have got a Destiny mark on what's its name? Swablu when I had the chance. That's what I noticed, chat. I should have done that. This is fine. This is fine. So at least we know we can at least break its shield. That's all I care about more than anything. Put up another defense cheer. After the 2, defense cheer. Actually, speed of damage is fine. The defense cheer on top of this one. Probably some sunny days there, but close here to getting my Terra is actually really nice. I'll take that. I'll do that again no matter what. Meteor Mash missed? I'll throw a torch down. Iron defense. Don't have to worry about that. So chat, if you're wondering what I'm doing in the background, I'm working on rank 2s. Makes sense. The reason why is because I kind of just want to play ranked this season, but I am gonna have to do like a lot of weird stuff. So, like, strat wise, just so I have a good decent ideas. Chat, good decent ideas. Nothing like too crazy. I'm now sun boosted +1. Cool. A lot of my teams do involve some form of beating Calyrex. Not so much the other Pokemon, but sometimes that's just how it is. I'm not too worried in those situations. What I am worried about is how much HP I'm gonna get back after that one. Crit? Okay, right. What if? If it gives me the heal cheer, I win. That's the thing, right? I win. And before this crits me. Oh, thank God. Wait, hold? Die torch song, Sunny, die torch song, torch song. Okay. Wait, this is really good for me now. Wait, hold. That's fine. I'm faster because the paralysis. Good, good, good. That's some good healing. That's a bit annoying. This is gonna get like really close. So I don't have my Terra, but I still. I honestly should have just heal cheered there. But the chances of me getting a full heal again is crazy. Like high, so I'm not too worried about it. There isn't much time left. This is gonna be a very down to the clock war. Because it got rid of it earlier than suspected. Like crits or something. The crit is like crazy. A lot of people are just doing HP special attack. I don't know why are people running protect. Yeah, you are HP defense, right? Yeah, you are. And you're max defense. Just like the weird part, because you think it would do enough, but it's honestly not at all. That's just a really good game. That's like the closest one so far. Wait. Wait, this might also be good. Oh. I just saw what I'm with. One of them is an actual healer. That's a crit? That's a low damage roll crit then. That's fine. No, so sunny day, for sun, with the Terra. Thank you, Brother Boy. Okay, good, good. We're in like some pretty good ranges. Broken shield? Cool. Actually, you should be good. I think the sun was there. Please hit. That's a crit. Gardevoir down for the count? No, it's back now. It's fine. Okay, this is we gotta lock in moment. This could go like so two-sided. This could generally go so two-sided. I'm hoping it doesn't though. I just need sun up for one or two more turns. What? You did it too early! I got another turn! I had an actual healer that game. Okay, it's annoying. And it swapped places. Great. Great. Oh, look, chat. A Wug trio. A outbreak. Grim. Bonsley. Grubbin. I might go for that. Tempig. Sawsbuck. Milcery. Chinchino. Alright. So what I'll do is that I'll save here. I'll come back to this later. And I'll deal with it later. So close. I was like I was so close, but the cigar was just not there. It's like slightly out of reach, which is awkward. Like the will-o-wisp helps, but the healing also helped. I don't have BDSP in that thing. I might have an actual problem. Hold. Oh, I closed it. BDSP isn't there either. It's not there. Looks like I'm gonna troubleshooting, I guess. There it is. It was on my desk. A lot of the games that I'm playing, I keep them on my desk. So I put them back in the case. I probably should start putting them back in the case, but it's fine. I'm not too uptight about that. I mean, it would be understandable if I was. How much BP do I have here? That's enough for like a few Pokemon. So, just a heads up, I will be battling here specifically soon. Don't know when. But it will, matter of fact, be soon. No, just gotta go back to the spot. Do I actually know what ball I want to catch it in? Probably the Pokeball. Dusk Ball would be nice. I'll throw a bit of everything. Throw a bit of everything. Also, no, I do not know what I was doing last. So I cannot tell you the reason why I was in that spot. I'll probably be training a Pokemon, since it's specifically there. Thankfully, I'm not too worried about most of this, which is good. I mean, if I was, to be a bit awkward. It's kind of like why people decide to still hunt in the same spot and not really do much else in that file. Because as soon as you move, you have to go all the way back. Walking back sometimes is just a bit of an annoyance. I would like to say, thankfully, I think I beat every single trainer this year that I had to beat. Now, it's just a straight road from here. Sadly, this path is so long. That's fine though. This is where like all the true resetting just like starts. Nothing too hard, nothing too crazy, just sitting here. Probably am gonna be doing that for like a hot minute though. But that's fine. Honestly, completely fine with that. I would say I'm not really the most bright-eyed, bushy-tailed right now, but that'll be alright. That'll be alright. I'll try to go for like an hour max, probably. No, I have been a bit rambunctious here, as of lately. But besides that, not really much. It also allows me to kind of start on something at the same time. I need to kind of think for like a hot minute what the world am I going to be using. It's like, I'm pulling out like some goofy stuff for these ranked teams, right? And just because like, I can do it does not mean they're going to be the most craziest things in the world. And as soon as you like make something, there's some slots that are going to be like very hard to fill and very easy to fill. Wait. Huh. Creamy actually shuts that thing down, huh? Wow. Don't you get Psy Shock? Power. Yes, you do. Like you Psy Shock whatever, like swaps Terra. You don't have Thunderbolt or Thunder Blast. Thunder Blast? Thunder Blast! You do have Endeavor, that'd be interesting. I don't have a Focus Sash slot. I think Draining Kiss does wonders. I can run Cussed Up. I could either do Cussed Up and Wait. I need to like Alcremie, right? And then put it next to the Calyx Shadow Rider. I'll put it as this one. Wow, I actually can't do. Wait. Okay. Why? Why did you do so much? It's not even specs. What the? Bro, I swear this thing is gonna be the death of me. Like every single time I look, I'm like, yeah, this thing should do well, and it's like, nope. Sorry, Tuesday. What the, huh? Wait a second. If I do... They're not tearing the steel. So, if I... Okay, I can't do that. It's a 50%? What? That's actually low-key tragic. That's on a Life Orb too, which is the awkward bit. Okay, so I'm looking up a calc for Calyrex, right? It's for Shadow Rider. I just Astral Barrage, take an Alcremie with max HP, max special defense, Calm Nature, to like it touche taps it. Why? It should not have this power. You should not be able to 2-tap something that's a special tank like that, even with a Life Orb, in my opinion. What? It's like, that's insanely ludicrous. It's just like, why? Why can't you do that? You shouldn't be allowed to do that. Jesus. I guess so, well. Like, you'd think they'd be able to tank a hit at least, but it does not quote unquote look like it at all. Volkner? That was Larry for a second. Pop off. I'm pulling in Masters. That's what I'm doing, Chad. Should I just like get something like that out the way? I still can. Oh, it didn't go far down enough. I mean, like... Okay, I know it doesn't resist anything it has. Right? I guess that's the real problem. It doesn't resist anything. Which is awkward. I want to see the damage compared to, like, Kyogre. Like a Specs Kyogre. Okay, a Specs Kyogre is a one tap, right? But it okay. Kyogre does do more damage. That's at least fair. Right? If I'm there's no Terra that yeah, there's none. Because the closest would be Steel, right? No, Steel doesn't even resist both. Let's say it's Dragon, right? It's a good resist for Kyogre. And this 39.5 to 47 on a max HP water style. No choice specs involved. Choice specs involved, it does half. Which I could put like an assault vest on. Alchemy. But I don't know if I want to do all that. Like max out special defense, max out HP. Calm nature. 4. But like I'm kind of thinking about it, but at the same time, no. No. Low-key just don't think it's worth it. Like at that point, I might as well do something else entirely. That kind of just walls either or, and that either or could be Lapras. So Lapras does that. Lapras does that job pretty well. If we're talking about like completely ignoring stuff. Yeah, I could do that. Light screen, reflect. Right? No, I don't even think you could reflect. Yeah, you don't even get reflect. So it'd just be for light screen, which I don't think it's worth it in the long run. It's like some very weird stuff, chat. Like there's two direct things that are like, because you're starting to use one move and I'm afraid of the maximum amount of damage of one. And there's two moves that I exactly like make sure that I can't do it. Pokemon is forced to bit Beak Blast on its turn to choose move. Beak Blast will fail. That's awkward. Encore is one messed up move. That's what I'm learning. And so I'm starting to like have a very high dislike versus it. And they're starting to do that now. Which is like awkward. I'm thinking of just running a different Pokemon entirely. And that Pokemon is Frostmoth. Now, there is a good reason for it. Right? And that's because my friend has a set for it. And I think it would work really, really well here. Like in this situation. And the first thing I see, it completely counters Kyogre. What the world, man? Like, it actually kind of completely counters Kyogre. Yeah, it actually almost completely counters Kyogre. What the world? That's on choice specs. Ew. Ugh. Wait, what about Calyrex? What? Seeker might be a very nasty man, and I might have to think. Seeker? Seeker, you dirty, dirty man. You dirty, dirty man, you. Seeks, my boy, you might be a genius. You might, he might be a, I'm stunned. I'm stunned. What? 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 The fact it counters both of them sounds like the craziest part, but that was on a like, Life Orb isn't gonna do much. If I get Encore with this Frostmoth, that doesn't matter. I'm still gonna be clicking the same move anyway. It's just a matter of, okay. Yeah, okay. Seeker, you're a dirty, dirty man. I'd like to say Frostmoth, you're pretty broken, bro. They're gonna have to start bringing fire types. Oh, there's like one problem in my head, but after that thought, it's like, it doesn't really matter. Oh my god. This team is looking nasty now. Thank you, Seeker. What? Why do you counter the meta? Why does Frostmoth work? What? What? Hold on. that does nothing. That literally... Okay, right, the most amount of damage, right, is a Terra Blast Fire. And that barely does jack squat. Like, it does 70% of your health, but who's teching that at the moment? That's even on a life orb. But that's a 4x. You can't pick. That's crazy. What? No. I need to like see choice specs. That is actually pitiful. That is actually pitiful. That is like. Okay, like, you won't be able to hit it. Okay, right. You're not playing a short game. You're playing the quote-unquote long game. But your long game is a literal, I click Bug Buzz, I click Giga Drain, I click Bug Buzz. It is dead. Guaranteed 35. Okay, the lowest is 35, 35, 35, 75. This. If I Terra, they can't still do anything. They still can't do anything. Wow. That's a wow moment. That's a very wow moment. I gotta like. Seeker deserves a kiss on the cheek, bro. What the world? I mean, like, okay, right. Most of my team at least counters Calyrex, but the fact I also now know that it counters the Kyogre as well is actually really good. That actually that actually lowers like a lot of like worries. What? Like what? I might do something like very do you get what moves? Like, I've heard that Koraidon and Miraidon don't work as well in this meta, but if I run a Koraidon like this, though, this would go crazy. Generally. I could actually run a Koraidon here. Not to worry about much. I still have a slot open. I have a few slots open. I guess the worst thing in this slot is that if I bring Frostmoth and is poison on the ground, I can't really get rid of it. Like, wait, no, hold, I forgot about you. I forgot. I just realized something with Terra Poison. Ha! That's actually pretty funny. I never... Okay. No, I'm actually liking that. Hold. I'm liking that a lot. What would be... Do I run double legendary or do I run single? Single. I feel like going a fairy type. The fairy types will kind of counter at least one of them or both of them at the same time. I think Hatterene is like an on the low, like a really good pick. It does not win that Calyrex matchup though. Like, God forbid. You're not like you're not winning. That's crazy. You do not win. You can try your hardest. You do not win. Yeah, you do not win. Oh boy. Oh, that's semi-fine. I feel like sometimes matchups in Pokemon, they're either a bit crazy or they're fine-ish. Like, alright, what does Hatterene, not Calyrex, but like Miraidon? Okay. If it's Choice Specs modest, it's... wait. Let me make sure I make this correct. Because, like, Choice Specs modest, like, okay. That's fine. Right? I feel like if I ran into a Choice Specs one, be fine. I don't think they're running Choice Specs though. You get 2-tap by Electro Drift. In some ways that's fine, in some ways it's not. I would find that the worst thing in the world. What if you pick Dazzling Gleam? That's a 2-tap if they don't Terra. That's fine. That's with no investment. Full investment. Right. This is with the terrain and the boost up. Oh. I mean, okay, like I'm looking at Hatterene. Hatterene doesn't seem like a bad Pokemon. It will get destroyed by at least Miraidon, Koraidon. That isn't bad. If it doesn't terrify, it doesn't kill you sometimes. I'm a bit surprised that it does have the capability to do that though. It's semi-bit off-putting. It's not like you can go like around. Like, do you just focus as shattering or something? Like, I want to use Hatterene, but sometimes certain Pokemon just have a very hard time. When I mean hard time, I mean hard time. That's not the one. Let me like look at everything. I don't want to have to give up yet, but it is definitely looking like it. $89 doubled isn't high enough than 130. I wonder if there's an agility. Miracle Pokemon. There's a few. Suicune is one of them. That's an interesting one. If I went agility, Miracle, Suicune, right? Agility makes it so you're doubled, so in return, if I want to be faster than Calyrex, which I did actually do a calc for 112, because 112 doubled is actually faster than base Calyrex. If you want to be even more faster than Calyrex, then you had to be at 169 doubled. That's with Scarf. So 112, right? Max special attack. Max, and then the rest into HP. Modest nature. Mirror Coat. You can go Focus Sash here, because why not? At that point, I'll just make it Inner Focus, because Inner Focus does allow you to do a little bit more. Mirror Coat because Miraidon. Agility, because if I can get faster than a Calyrex, then I'm probably fine because it's Suicune. Special attack wise, you can probably do whatever you want. Get a Snarl, get a Sheer Cold. You can probably go Ice. You could go Ice, Water, Ghost, Water. I think on the low, Ghost Water is a really good one here. Because it kind of can do that versus Calyrex. But if, like, Suicune, like, alright. 4 hits a Scale Shot on a loaded dice does 61% of your health. If I'm clicking Ice Beam, That isn't enough. Wait, hold, because I haven't... That is not nice. Ice Beam is a good portion. Terrafire... Say it's Surf. Like, it is cut damage. It does not look like you beat Koraidon, which I guess is a bit sad-ish. I'm just looking at it all from my perspective. 204. Like, okay, you get 2-tapped by Koraidon. I guess you can call it like a semi-big deal. Right? Oh no, you got 2-tapped by Koraidon. That happens. Like, it's for like your Koraidon matchups. You kinda just have to know what to do. I don't really have anything for it. I mean, I guess my own Koraidon myself, but I wouldn't say that's a good thing. Not all the time. Miraidon. Let's see, it's Choice Specs. Yeah, Electro Jeff is KO. Like, I'm gonna get a KO. Let's see, it's Calyrex. Shadow Rider. That's a KO on them. That's their own fault. It's a 2-tap. No, hold on. It's one of the weird EV spread things. Like, what? They're not doing that. They're gonna probably do, yeah. That's about all their health. That's about all their health. What did I do? Run a brain dance? There's no taunt. You could do Tailwind. Tailwind does the same thing as for agility. Actually, in this case, I will run Tailwind. Because only chances of them having something that counters Tailwind is if they brought Pokemon like Windpower or Windrider. And the chances are actually pretty low. Now the chances is going to be on the same team is going to make it even lower. So, I think it'll be alright. Funny enough, that actually does put something in my head. Is that I've seen time and time again it working. So why not do the same thing my friend did? And that's gonna sound very crazy for anyone just hearing me randomly. But at that point, why not just do the same thing he did? Oh, there's extreme speed. Hold. Now, dark ghost types do wall you out. I think at that point, I kind of do have to run the Hydro Pump. That's fine. Actually, I can run Scald, which isn't too crazy. It's not a craziest move. It's a safe move, and it also allows me to bully most physical attackers. which is nice. So I think I might try it. I could, for my last Pokemon, do something really weird. Like Sturdy Counter. Sturdy Counter is like a really good one. In that case, maybe Bastiodon. Like, let me look at Crydon's damage. And like to Bastiodon. Like specifically. I was about to say golly. BG's Louise. Like, yeah, it's a lot of damage. I can get away with that. Like, I can so get away with that. Like, what? Like, I could so get away with Bastiodon here. Bastiodon. How in the world do you spell his name? B-A-S-T-O-O. Okay, Bastiodon. There we go. Apparently I do have one here. Okay, this is a singles team. Oh. Okay. Cool, I'll try it out. For this one, I had Foul Play, Body Press, Endure, Metal Burst. Are they gonna click super effective must click or what? Like 78% of your health is gone. That means you're at 23? 22? Yeah, 22. That means of your maximum health. There's 38, which is, this is gonna take some serious math. Minus 129 minus 125. So 193.5. Unless they're maxing out their HP. Okay, no, this should be fine. Okay. Wait a second, I don't even need counter. This isn't... Like, I've been, like, making teams for, like, a very long time. I think this team right here will work just perfectly fine. I know what I'm looking to do, and I know what I'm not gonna do. And if I have to Terra, I will Terra. I'm not a I don't like click Terra. I must click Terra here, right? I do things like awkwardly. enough to where I could get away with most of this. And I think I will get away with most of this. I think in the long run, I think this team will work as much as how weird it is. Now, other people are going to look at me very funny for it. They're probably gonna think it's not gonna work. However, I want to try it. This is one of the teams I'm cooking. I'm not gonna like. Actually, you wanna know something funny, chat? Ranked team cooking. Now, okay, when you're looking at the team, it looks very weird on paper. This team looks so weird, but it's also like so crazily random, even though I could do more. There's absolutely more what I can do, but without using meta-ish, because I am using Koraidon, but I like Koraidon. That's like an exception. That's the board. If there was not some exceptions to the rule, then I wouldn't be doing it. There is an actual reason for every single one of my Pokemon and what they do specifically, or what every Pokemon can do. A lot of my team does counter special more than physical, which is an actual good thing. I have more special attackers than physical attackers. That's an off-putting one, but it's not bad. Just because you have more physical attackers than special attackers does not mean it's bad at all. You can get away with a lot of things, actually. More things than you would suspect. Just from knowing how things work in game. Which is nice. The team, I do want to use this in rank. I want to see how well I use this team. Especially with all the information I've been getting over time. Right? I think the team like what I'm probably gonna run is gonna either, one, is gonna flop, or two, it's just gonna work. Cause it's just flat out disgusting. Okay, like, if they don't have much special attackers, I can't really bring in Frostmoth, right? I can't do that. One of the Pokemon I am going to be using is Zangoose. Zangoose is a weird one. It has a very specific EV spring and a very specific toolkit, but I feel like I can make it work. In the situations, I can make it work. I'm not too worried, and I know what it can do. It's specifically supposed to take out Glamora and also use it against itself. I'm not that worried versus Glamora, and Glamora should be more worried versus me than the other way around. If they lead Glamora, Zangoose just takes care of it. I'm just doing it based on what I've heard and what I've seen. Glamora is one of them, Calyrex is one of them, which is why I have multiple different Pokemon for these stupid special attackers. And Calyrex being like one of the more dangerous Pokemon to this day. I either have stuff that outspeed it, they take a hit, they beat it out, or dish enough damage for it. And I'm like what I can see, what I can do with my team. I think my team is actually really well made. That they're looking at every single bit of the information I've noticed. Like, God, I need to catch Segue. Nah. I'm just gonna add him in Pokemon. At Segue. Your Frost. Moth. It might be the ranked saving grace you deserve. Earth a kiss the cheek for that, bro. Thank you. He's just gonna be so confused, but he's gonna be like, okay. This is why they're gonna be so confused. Why my Zangoose is the way it is, and why the world does it not have Protect? I can do so much with this. I could get 3 of them shiny, right? I actually have a shiny. I'll probably use the shiny Zangoose. Cleavor, I don't know. I have shiny Cleavor. I don't know if I want to use it. First Seeker, I'll use the shiny Frostmoth. Right? I'll use 3 shinies. Screw it, we ball. I'll use them all. What the huh? Because this team is actually about to cook. Like, people are going to look at it, they're going to be like, you're missing a legendary. Now, a lot of the actual teams I have built, they're all at least missing 1 legendary. Okay? Let's be honest here. I've built a lot of teams, and I've never seen a situation where I was like, I'm forced to use a 2nd legendary here. Like, there's teams where I'm kind of like, yeah, I'll use a 2nd legendary. But there's also a lot of teams where I'm like, I don't actually need it. Like, as much as it sounds, I don't need it, which is weird. You kind of want to use everything you can in a format, but sometimes I just feel like I don't need it. It's just awkward. Like, a lot of the teams I build, they normally just take the 1, and that's it's a very weird thing about me. I don't, like, a lot of the time, it doesn't matter for me enough to where I'm like, yeah, I need to use the extra. Oh, so this is probably supposed to be HP defense. Bold, modest, I don't know. I'll just use the one I already have. Not, like, I'm building teams, but the teams are so awkward. I'm like, I can get away with a lot of things. And I kind of like the idea of getting away with a lot of things. I'm one, I guess, tough cookie to handle. When I get into like my very specific stuff, one of my very specific bag of tricks. I'm kind of looking at another team right now. It's an Urshifu team. I'm trying to make Dark Urshifu work with Focus Energy, so then I don't have to spam Wicked Blow, I can just spam Sucker Punch. Because Sucker Punch is just Wicked Blow, but priority. Priority and 5 less damage. And because you can get away with it because you have focus energy. Which, it's going to be very specific, but I know it's going to work. I'm using like a lot of different stuff that my friends like a lot of different tricks that my friends actually like, yeah, I'm gonna just do this, I'm gonna just do that type deal. Now, why do I take so much like ideas from them? Don't know at all. I just do it. It's always been like something I've done. I take an idea and I kind of just wrap it in my head. But I'm just, I guess, a very adaptive player when it comes to Pokemon. You know what? Why not? Flip turn, Focus Sash. Jet Punch. Water type move here. I guess Waterfall. I haven't seen like any Palafin do it, so might as well be the first. Right? Do this Max Jolly. Yeah. Max Jolly attack. Yeah, that's fine. Put the other 4 points into special defense. Cool. That's alright. Also do like a lot of weird stuff with my Pokemon. To be fair. Like, it's very unnormal. Like, I do a lot of unnormal stuff. I'm gonna have to ask Zoom for this. I'll DM. Hey, Zoom, can I borrow your Iron Crown to do this with it in right? I'll show him the Zangoose team. I'll send him the masterpiece. That is Zangoose. I don't want to show Star yet because I want to surprise him. As a tip for helping me, I got a little funky team I'm gonna do as well. I kind of I handcraft this. I feel really good about it. I also want to use a Hisuian Avalok team. That's gonna be raw. That's gonna be like very raw. There's like a very like large amount of teams I'm gonna run. Oh, I feel good. I really feel good. I feel good. I really feel good now. It's so good. So good. Oh, it's like, dude, I'm cooking. They might call him a Pokemon master, but have they ever met Tuesday before? He says don't never fold. He never folds. A lot of the things I'm like crafting to are very awkward, but they should work. like, in theory, a lot of the stuff I'm making should work. The Avalon team, I might need to put double legendaries on. I don't know. I don't actually know. I'm not really using too many berries. At the same time, if I'm using a Pokemon with a berry, I'm not really worried about it that much. Like, I've noticed this. Like, a lot of my friends have like stepped to not using berries no more because Calyrex. But like, my general consensus is that Calyrex is a singular slot. Calyrex, leaving the slot means the berry comes back. Killing the Calyrex in one turn makes it so. Why the world would I worry about worrying about not being able to use a berry or not? What? I'm not gonna worry about that. I can use as much berries as I want. As long as I kill it. Like, okay, they might be running Encore now, right? Like, they're gonna have to click that one move eventually. You're gonna have to do the deed eventually, Calyrex. I'm not I'm not too afraid of Calyrex. There's like also a lot of teams I wanna run. Ooh, I can't. Oh, Shaymin. That's fine. It's fine. I'm being evil right now. I wanna run a lot of stuff. I wanna have some fun with this. Yes. Also, we'll be doing doubles teams. I do have 2 specifically already cooked up, but there is a big problem with one of them. For one of them, I do actually need to borrow Miraidon. I'm gonna have to borrow Miraidon for it. Which is so awkward. As well as the Miraidon being extremely awkward. Like, you're gonna look at the Miraidon and be like, what the world is this? Also, the fact on the Miraidon team is it's running double Donphan. It's running double Donphan clones. Now, I'll also send them this one. I'll send Jimmy this one. This is another one, but for doubles. But I need a Miraidon. So no, I'm not like going on the Wonder Tree being like, oh yeah, I need Miraidon. Not Wonder Tree. The other trade. And for like, oh yeah, I need Miraidon. Nope. If I'm gonna get it, I'm probably gonna get it through a friend. I'd stream more than an hour. No, I'll do this as my last one. But I'm having a lot of fun. I'm generally having a lot of fun right now. I want to do some I want to make people mad. I don't want to make people mad with these teams, because these teams are probably going to be like the most awkwardest things they're going to see, and they're going to be like, what the world is this? Oh man, I can't wait to cook. I actually can't wait to cook with this one. With these. Ooh. And before you ask, with a lot of my teams, right, they're going to be so weird that it's just not going to make sense to me. Like, you're, like, it's going to look at me funny. You're hindering Miraidon. Right, hold on. If it's already level 50, right? If I put Timid Nature, right, because I know what it is. timid 205. Actually, you know what? Why was I hindering its speed? Actually, that's what I want to know. Why in the world was I hindering its speed? Dude, because, yeah, this alone Raichu should outspeed it. In general. Unless you're, like, in DD. Along with it. Yeah, actually, why the world of... I don't know. I want to be able to tell you. I would not be able to tell you. Just know I'm cooking up a lot. A bunch of unusual stuff. Weird and unusual stuff. Yeah, weirdo. Tuesday. Weird Limp Biscuit. Goo. This is a symbols game. This is a doubles game. I got told it was not that great though. This is a symbols game. I just play very weird. Actually, I play so weird. Now I think about it, I do actually play very weird. It's like, from my perspective, it's an I want to win perspective in my own way. I'm going to quote unquote do it my own way. Without barely using meta, and it's just not gonna make much sense, and it's gonna make a lot of sense at the same time. Cause like, there's better stuff that I can be using, right? But at the same time, there's just other counters that will work. You just gotta use them in specific ways, and you gotta figure it out. Because a lot of Pokemon is just, it's puzzles. Pokemon is a puzzle game, and it's a game where you have to understand like a lot. You need to understand a whole lot in order to get anywhere. And once you start to understand and figure out all these pieces, right? It just all just comes to you. It comes to you like light work, like clockwork. My bad. That's one. That's two. This is the team that I'm gonna be using against my friends in a tournament that'll be on the 25th, which is why I'm a bit worried. Yeah, I'm going to save now. I'm going to end it now. I'm going to go use the restroom. Finish my dailies. I gotta do quite a bit, actually. If you ask if I'm worried or not, maybe slightly. Like, I'm gonna go into home, I'm gonna look at some of these things, and yeah, I'm just gonna try my best to do what I want to do, Pokemon wise. I think Pokemon is probably where I have a lot of my fun. Like, generally. Like, if I'm looking back on stuff, I think Pokemon, I have a lot of fun with it. Of how weird I can be. I could do, like, a bunch of weird stuff, but I can also do a bunch of cool stuff along with. And because of that, I can just do some, like, diabolical shenanigans. I'm not too worried about what happens if I lose or win. But that comes with knowing a bunch of information. Being able to do things like clockwork. No, I think I am gonna look at some of these right now. So, I'm, we'll do it live. I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. So, one of the first Pokemon I do want to use is Avalugg. Avalugg is one of my favorite Gen 6 Pokemon, and I still think he's pretty broken to this day. It like, to an unusual degree. Not like to a crazy degree or something. Oh, I don't have another shiny Rowlet? Um, I'll ask Nagi, does he have one? Nagi, do you have a shiny Rowlet I can have? Pick one from Arceus or Pokemon Go. Because I want to use a shiny Rowlet, because I'm going to be using Dartrix. Use Dartrix. That's the shiny Avalugg I want to use. I'm going to use a shiny one. I'm going to use a regular one. Now for... It's hidden. Okay, that's a good thing to note. So I need 2 ability patches. Actually, let's look for all the legendaries first. So, is this what is the Groudon? The Groudon has nothing. Okay. So I don't need to worry about Groudon. Kyogre. Kyogre is going to be very specific. But no, I do not have an extra Kyogre. That can be solved. That can be solved very simply by going to a game and just grabbing one. Okay, so no Kyogre. Regidrago. Regidrago is an interesting one because that's a Gen 8 legend. Though I don't know if I have access to one. Okay, so the only one I have should be in my game. I don't know what set I'm running, so I can't really say it is prepared. Miraidon don't have. I do have a Iron Treads. My bad. I do have one. Should have one of those. Forgot what your name is called. What do I need for you though? Oh, I can just go at max special attack. Cool. Are any of these EV trained? Okay, this one's EV trained, but I need specific EVs on it, so I'll probably just go from the one with SV for that one. I need to know like quite a few things actually. Do I need one with no good speed? Do I need one? It's general because certain Pokemon are for doubles and certain Pokemon are for singles. Koraidon, I'm just gonna use the one that I have in my box. I had 2 Koraidon. This one is slightly different, but I understand why. I'm gonna probably just use... yeah, that should be fun. I'm just gonna use... one of them I'm just gonna make Admit, the other one's I'm just gonna make Jolly, so that's fine. Iron Crown, I don't have. Zamazenta. I should have a Zamazenta or two. I should. I just shouldn't be worried about that. And Soul Galio. Soul Galio. It's an interesting one because I don't assume that I have one. But I don't assume that I don't. I have two. I have two. I have one from SV. And I have one that's already EV trained as a special attacker. Soul Sunny Leo. More like MK Leo. Because MK Leo isn't the GOAT, he's the son, bro. So, he's the son, bro. He's the light. MK Leo is the light. Okay, man. I actually don't have that team with the Soul Galileo fully, filled out. I want to use a Lunala as well. Because I've never done it. I like the fact that I have a level 5 Cosmog in my back pocket. I like Cosmog. It's cute. Cute little guy. I honestly don't even want to do anything with it. I just want to keep it a Cosmog. Just keep it the way it is. I need a Russia Ram. I think I do have one though. And I think I would do the same thing with any Russia Ram instead of just like, you're like, oh my god, I need like 5 different Russia Ram. Nope. It's just HP special attack. Alright. Russia Ram, you're a very simple Pokemon. I just want to let you know that. That in general. Like Russia Ram doesn't have anything special, it's just Russia Ram. That's the best way to put it. I feel like a lot of these are just like, I have them in my boxes. Oh, Lando. I'm going to be using a Landorus. I do have a Landorstarian. It's speed attack. Speed attack I meant. It's not Choice Scarf. It's not. Well, I could. Focus Sash. Focus Sash. Okay. You know, I might just do that. Do I just run Focus Sash, Fissure, Rock Slide, Earthquake, Fly? Well, no, I can't run Fly. I don't want to run like this Stealth Rock one because people are just gonna be like, they're gonna assume I'm the Stealth Rock one. They're always gonna like see Landorus and be like, oh yeah, it's Stealth Rock. Ooh. I don't like Stealth Rock Lando. I don't want to like go down to that level. I might run Smackdown. You don't get high horsepower. A special Lando is a thing. They don't even have a special attacker. That's crazy. What? I don't have a special attacker? I have the one on my team, and I'm like, what? Okay. If I do it, I'm probably just going to use special Lando. Even like then, it's like, did I even run Land? Like, at that point, I'd rather just run the Calyrex. Like, Calyrex Shadow Rider. Or something. Just like, anything. Because anything's better than just like autopilot Calyrex. Alright? I don't want to like have to autopilot too much. My team is so weird because it like doubles down on like 3 typings. No, 2 typings. 2 typings double down and the one is evolving one Pokemon. Like, I understand I really do not care for like, I don't know, what do I do? Dialga? Here, I mean, that can work. Just like, I can't put it. At that point, I might as well just go admin orb. Let's go origin, not even, wait, admin orb? No, admin crystal, yeah. Admin crystal, Terra water. Dialga with, you don't get hydro pump, you don't get scald, you don't get muddy water, you don't get water type moves in general. I'd just run the Terra Blast water. Terra Blast water. Flash cannon. I wouldn't exactly use Roar time, but I do actually like Dragon Pulse. Draco Meteor would be fine, but I kind of like the idea of not having too predictable things. I guess Power Gem or Earth Power. If you get Earth Power, that allows me to like run ground. Oh no, actually at that point I could just run Ice Beam. Yeah. Also, by the way, I would only be running Adamant Crystal because of the fact, um, so Origin Form Dialga, right? I've heard this argument. Most people would rather just run regular Dialga with Assault Vest, right? But if I'm running the Assault Vest, well, actually, you know, I'd run Thunder. Just go max HP, max special attack, modest. This Terra Blast, Water, Dragon Pulse, Thunder, Flash Cannon. Simple. Why Thunder? Because if it goes into a situation where I'm against a Kyogre, I can actually bring Dialga, and I don't think Dialga will care because Dialga is a 4 times I think it has a 4 times resist. I can look. Dialga. It all depends because I could just go Protect. No, it's a 2. It's a divide by 2. They resist water, they resist electric, ice is neutral, and ground is times 2. Now the chances of ground is pretty high, but I think Dialga and then versus Kyogre. Let's say it's choice specs Terra Ground, Terra Blast, right? There's a chance for it to not KO me. Admit Crystal, because it's origin form. I can just put points into special defense. Let's say 128. What does that do? What if it was 252? So I just have to go from there. I could just max speed to 252. Okay, if it's like choice specs along with it. Okay, let's say I was like timid myself, HP special defense, put the 4 points in. I run Thunder. Right, I run the Terra Water, Terra Blast. This is under its own reign. Like, under its own reign, it pretty much almost KOs it. Which is terrifying. There isn't really... Are they gonna truly like think that far ahead? There's like a few things I can do. I can go Timid, Mech Special Attack, Terra Blast, Water with the Admin Crystal. Actually, you know what? I think what I'll do is that I'll go with the full HP, full special attack, right? Until I'm starting to run into the Terra, like the choice specs, Terra ground. In that case, I probably could just go Stellar, right? Because Stellar counters all typings. Like Terra Stellar Best. Oh no, Stellar doesn't kill it. No. It actually would be better to just go Water. Kill it off its own reign. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Like, and they're clearly not gonna think I'm gonna do that. So, it would be something. If they're not choice specs, it's either like choice scarf. It's a 70 to 80. Of course, I don't know if they're thinking, oh yeah, Dialga, it's definitely Thunder. So I can look at like Dragon Pulse damage right now. Dragon Pulse does a decent amount. Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon also does a decent amount. Actually, that's with just no investment to HP. It actually does 60 to 70. And then Terra. 8 2 taps. It indefinitely 2 taps. So it honestly just depends if they're running a lot of Terra Ground at the moment or not. Which, it's double-edged, but that's fine. Sometimes Pokemon is like that. Like it's a game in a series. I'll be running double legends on that team though. I'm not too afraid of doing that. I mean, hey, I was gonna do it eventually. Still like a very weird one, but like, still. I still did it. That's like the main point. But either way, I'm not really worried about it. Like, if I get so worried that I actually had to run a specific Dialga for them specifically, then I don't know what to tell you. Dad, honestly, don't know what to tell you. But either way, I am going to probably hop off now. I could talk more, but there's no need for me to like go into like major nerd stuff right at the moment. So I'm just gonna leave it there. And yeah, I guess I'll see you all later. See ya. I mean, just end stream. And no stream today. Remember that.